I remember a time when I didn't love myself. I was lost and insecure. I constantly sought validation from others. Their opinions dictated my worth. It was an exhausting way to live. One day I realized something had to change. I was tired of feeling inadequate. I knew I deserved better. This realization marked the beginning of my self-love journey. It wasn't easy at first. Unlearning years of negative self-talk was tough, but I was determined to change. I began to pay attention to my inner voice. I started challenging negative thoughts. I replaced them with positive affirmations. Slowly but surely, I began to see myself in a new light. Self-love is crucial for a happy and fulfilling life. It's about accepting yourself unconditionally. It's about recognizing your worth, flaws and all. When you love yourself, you treat yourself with kindness and respect. You set healthy boundaries. You prioritize your well-being. You become your own biggest cheerleader. Self-love is not selfish. It's not about being arrogant or narcissistic. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love and happiness. When you love yourself, you can then share that love with others authentically. You attract positive relationships into your life. Self-love empowers you to live a life true to yourself, not to the expectations of others. Life is full of challenges. We all face obstacles and setbacks. It's easy to get caught up in the negative. We might even blame ourselves or the universe. But what if these challenges are not meant to break us? What if they are lessons in disguise? The universe has a funny way of pushing us towards growth. It uses challenges to teach us valuable lessons, especially about self-love. These challenges might come in different forms. They could be a difficult breakup, a job loss, or a personal failure. Each experience, though painful, holds an opportunity for growth. It's in these moments that we learn the most about ourselves. I once went through a painful breakup. It shattered my world. I questioned my worth. I blamed myself for everything. I felt lost and alone. It took time, but I slowly began to pick up the pieces. I started focusing on myself. I reconnected with old hobbies. I spent time with loved ones. Most importantly, I started listening to my inner voice. I began to understand my needs and desires. Through this experience, I discovered my strength and resilience. I learned that my worth didn't depend on someone else's love, it came from within. This realization was a turning point in my self-love journey. Section 5. Fear of failure, a stepping stone to self-love. This section delves into the often paralyzing fear of failure and how it can be transformed into a powerful stepping stone towards self-love and personal growth. Fear of failure can be paralyzing. It grips us tightly, making us second-guess our abilities and decisions. This fear can manifest in various ways, from a subtle hesitation to a full-blown anxiety that stops us in our tracks. It stops us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. We often find ourselves stuck in a cycle of what-ifs, imagining the worst possible outcomes and convincing ourselves that it's safer to stay within our comfort zones. I used to be terrified of failing. The mere thought of not succeeding would send shivers down my spine. I would overthink every decision, fearing the judgment and disappointment that might follow. I would avoid anything that seemed challenging. Opportunities that required me to step out of my comfort zone were met with excuses and justifications. I convinced myself that it was better to play it safe than to risk failure. But then I realized that failure is a part of life. It's an inevitable experience that everyone goes through. This epiphany was a turning point for me. I began to see failure not as a dead end, but as a detour that could lead to new opportunities. Everyone fails at some point. It's a universal experience that connects us all. Even the most successful people have faced setbacks and disappointments. What sets them apart is their ability to learn from these experiences and keep moving forward. It's how we learn and grow. Each failure is a lesson in disguise, offering valuable insights and experiences that shape us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Embracing this perspective can transform our relationship with failure. I decided to face my fear. Instead of running away from challenges, I chose to confront them head-on. This shift in mindset was not easy, but it was necessary for my personal growth. I started taking small risks. Each step, no matter how small, was a victory. These small wins built my confidence and encouraged me to take bigger leaps. Each time I failed, I learned something new. Every setback was an opportunity to gain new insights and refine my approach. I began to see failure as a teacher, guiding me towards better decisions and strategies. I became more resilient and resourceful. With each failure, I developed a thicker skin and a more creative mindset. I learned to adapt and find solutions, even in the face of adversity. Most importantly, I learned to be kind to myself even when I didn't succeed. Self-compassion became a crucial part of my journey. I realized that beating myself up over failures only hindered my progress. Embracing failure as a part of the journey allowed me to step out of my comfort zone and pursue my passions with more courage and self-love. It taught me that the path to success is not a straight line but a series of ups and downs that ultimately lead to growth and fulfillment. Section 6. The strength in self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is a vital part of self-love. It's about embracing all parts of ourselves, even the messy and imperfect ones. We often strive for perfection. We see our flaws as weaknesses, but our imperfections make us unique. They tell our story. Learning to accept ourselves completely, flaws and all, is incredibly liberating. It allows us to let go of self-judgment and embrace who we truly are. Self-acceptance doesn't mean we stop growing. It means we acknowledge our imperfections while still striving to be the best versions of ourselves. It's about being kind to ourselves throughout the journey. Section 7. Embracing imperfection, a key to self-love. In this section we will explore the profound impact of accepting our flaws and how it can lead to a more fulfilling and authentic life. We live in a world that often glorifies perfection. From glossy magazine covers to meticulously curated social media feeds, the pressure to appear flawless is everywhere. It's easy to get caught up in the need to be perfect. We create checklists of traits we think we need to embody, striving to meet unrealistic standards. We compare ourselves to others and feel inadequate. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of sadness and isolation, making us believe we are not good enough. But perfection is an illusion. It's a mirage that keeps moving further away the closer we think we get to it. It's unattainable and exhausting to chase. The pursuit of perfection drains our energy and leaves us feeling perpetually unfulfilled. True self-love is embracing our imperfections. It's about understanding that our flaws are what make us unique and beautiful. It's about recognizing that we are enough just as we are. Affirmations like "I am enough" can help reinforce this belief. When we let go of the need to be perfect, we free ourselves from self-judgment. This liberation allows us to live more authentically and joyfully. We can then focus on our growth and well-being. Activities like yoga and meditation can help us connect with our true selves and foster self-acceptance. Remember, it's our imperfections that make us human and unique. Each quirk and flaw adds to the rich tapestry of who we are. Embrace them, celebrate them, and let them be a part of your self-love journey. By doing so, we not only improve our relationship with ourselves but also inspire others to do the same. Section 8. Radiating self-love, a magnet for positivity. When you love yourself, you radiate positive energy. This energy is not just a fleeting feeling, it becomes a part of your very essence. It's like a warm, inviting glow that others can sense and are naturally drawn to. This positive energy can transform your entire outlook on life, making you more optimistic and open-hearted. You attract positive people and experiences into your life. Self-love is contagious. When you are filled with self-love, you naturally attract others who are also positive and loving. These people uplift you, support you, and add value to your life. Your interactions become more meaningful, and your relationships deepen. The energy you give out is the energy you receive back, creating a cycle of positivity. It inspires others to love themselves too. Your journey of self-love can serve as a powerful example for those around you. When people see you embracing your true self, they feel encouraged to do the same. Your confidence and self-assurance can be a beacon of hope for others who may be struggling with their own self-worth. By loving yourself, you give others permission to love themselves as well. You become a beacon of light, spreading kindness and compassion wherever you go. Your self-love radiates outward, touching everyone you meet. You become known for your kindness, your empathy, and your ability to make others feel valued and appreciated. This light you carry within you can brighten even the darkest of days, for yourself and for those around you. Your relationships become more authentic and fulfilling. When you love yourself, you no longer feel the need to seek validation from others. This allows you to form relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection. You attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are, leading to deeper, more meaningful bonds. Your interactions are no longer clouded by insecurity or doubt, but are instead filled with trust and understanding. You set healthy boundaries and attract people who respect you for who you are. Self-love empowers you to recognize your worth and to set boundaries that protect your well-being. You become more assertive in expressing your needs and desires, and you attract people who respect and honor those boundaries. This leads to healthier, more balanced relationships where both parties feel valued and respected. Life becomes a more joyful and meaningful experience when you approach it with self-love. Every moment is enriched by your positive outlook and your appreciation for yourself. You find joy in the little things and meaning in everyday experiences. Your life becomes a tapestry of beautiful moments, woven together by the thread of self-love. You are open to opportunities, and you navigate challenges with grace and resilience. Self-love gives you the confidence to pursue new opportunities and to face challenges head-on. You become more resilient, able to bounce back from setbacks with a positive attitude. Your self-assurance allows you to take risks and to embrace new experiences, knowing that you have the inner strength to handle whatever comes your way. Remember, the more you love yourself, the more love you have to share with the world. Self-love is not selfish, it is the foundation for a life filled with love, joy, and fulfillment. By nurturing your own heart, you create a wellspring of love that can overflow to those around you. So, embrace self-love and watch as your world transforms into a place of positivity and light. Section 9. A journey of self-discovery and love. Self-love is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It's about constantly learning and evolving. There will be ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. But through it all, remember to be kind to yourself. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Learn from your setbacks and keep moving forward. The universe will continue to present you with opportunities to deepen your self-love. Embrace these lessons with an open heart and an open mind. Trust that you are worthy of love, happiness, and fulfillment. Start today. Start now. Your journey to self-love awaits.